Thanks, Rance. Rance, I know where else you'll be too. You're probably going to jump out here in the kitchen when you see what's up on the menu. Chef Jason is back. We're cooking up some surf and turf, and this is going to be featured at the classes on Friday, correct?
Yes. So next Friday we have our American Steakhouses class, which is going to feature various recipes from classic American steakhouses, including the recipe that I'm doing here, which is from John Howie's Steak in Bellevue, Washington. So this is a prime filet medallion with a crab Bearnaise and asparagus.
That is great.
Otherwise known as Oscar style.
And you know what I was thinking too, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so you could take this class, learn how to prepare the meal, and then you are set, ready to go.
Yes, yes.
And that sauce smells really good.
So this is just a classic hollandaise, and what we've done here is we've made our tarragon reduction, which is tarragon vinegar, shallots, and fresh tarragon, and we've reduced that down by probably about a factor of 4. So it's about a fourth of what it used to be. So very intense in flavor. We then took that and infused that into our hollandaise, and then whipped up with our butter. And now we're going to come in with some of our lovely brown king crab, or golden king crab, excuse me, that's on sale this week at Publix. And we're just going to toss that in there like so. Oh, can't leave that behind. Look at that big old fat piece of crab leg.
Yeah, that looks great.
I know.
Jason, I like when you come out here.
Mark. You're drooling a little.
Every time you come by, you always treat us to a nice lunch.
Well, I try. And then what we have here is actually our Greenwise fillets. And Greenwise is nice because what it refers to is our certified Angus beef. This is a great cut of meat, and it's got a nice little bit of marbling in it. And so what I've done is I've hit that with a little salt and pepper on one side, and I'm just going to throw that down on our grill. Oh yeah, that's the sound of success right there.
Any tricks when you're grilling up a steak?
So a couple things to do. Number one, never pull a steak straight out of the fridge and throw it on the grill. All right, it's cold. All right, and in order to get to the internal temperature that you want, by the time you get it there, the outside's going to be shoe leather. So always pull it out probably about 30 to 45 minutes ahead of time. And I also like to do what we call a quick cure, which is to heavily season it with salt and just let it sit while it warms up. The salt is going to draw sugars and moisture out to the surface. And then at some point in time, the meat is going to go, hey, I need that back. And it's going to draw that moisture back in along with the salt. So it's going to like pre-season your steak. And it's going to be absolutely delicious.
That's a great tip. And everybody has salt at home.
I would hope so.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the easiest things that you can do.
Yeah. And then you just want to get your grill nice and hot, preheat it for a good 10, 15 minutes beforehand. Important thing to remember with steaks is this one little simple saying: where it lays is where it stays. And what that means is once you put your steak down, leave it alone. Let it do its thing. Because what's going to happen is if you try to remove it right away and move it around, it may stick to the surface of the grill. By letting it actually get a good sear on it, it'll naturally release from the grill. You'll have those beautiful grill marks, and what you end up with is this beautiful cut of meat right here. All right, so we're going to take this right over here. We're going to pop this down on top of our asparagus, just like so. Then we're going to come in with this lovely tarragon sauce with all that beautiful crab in there. Look at that. Oh.
There we go. Our surf and turf is ready.
And you are all set to go, sir.
And this will be online, news4jax.com/recipes, and also the class, which is January 29th.
Right, next Friday.
All right, so I'm gonna take a bite out of this. To learn more, you go to Publix.com. I like this. I have a spoon and a knife, but the reason why you did that is because you knew it was gonna be so tender that I didn't need a fork.
Correct.
Right, exactly. So I'm just gonna cut through this. Oh, wow, look at that. Cooked that perfectly. One more, I'm gonna scoop it up with my spoon. Chef Jason, thank you so much.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Stick around, more to come right after this.